Do you love waking up and growing your business every day? Can kind of be a deep question, right? But today I'm going to be talking about something that's close to my heart, and that's really making entrepreneurship fun and keeping it that way. Because let's face it, when you're having fun, like everything just seems to fall into place, right? So grab your favorite beachy drink. I don't even have mine here by me. Grab your favorite drink, kick back, and let's get into how like you can keep your journey exciting and enjoyable here over the next few minutes together. And in case we're meeting for the first time, my name's Carrie Hyam. I am one of the beaches here at Beach Boss Influencers. There's 5 of us, plus 2 beach muscles that don't get enough credit. They're amazing gentlemen that have helped us, grow our business for entrepreneurs. And what we do is we help entrepreneurs like you grow a profitable business in less time using social media, automation. So don't forget to smash that subscribe button and make sure you share your biggest takeaway of today's episode with us on social media. You can tag us by hashtag BeachBossInfluencers. So how do we do this? How do we keep like things fun? If it's not fun, I don't want to do it. Like that's just, it's the way I am. It's the way all of us beaches are. It's the whole reason we created Beach Boss Influencers, because we love the beach. And when you think about beach, like it's just fun, right? And so it's like, how do we add fun in everything that we do so that we don't get bored, so that we don't dread waking up and like building our business every single day? So my first tip that I want to share today is really like adding a splash of creativity to your routine, because I mean, like when you mix things up, you keep yourself and your audience more engaged. Okay, so here's kind of how to like keep your creative juices flowing, if you will. So first, like branded and themed content, right? So like if you think about Beach Boss and how we kind of like keep it fun for our audience, and this is not saying that you have to do the same thing. I mean, obviously if you like the beach, you can talk about the beach. But we've created like this whole brand around growing your business, like, and being in a place where like you can make money on the beach, like that's that sort of stuff, right? And so it's like, why not bring whatever like you get excited about, whatever you find fun, why not like bring that into your content? So like an example, like for Beach Boss, it might be like a tropical Tuesday and we're giving like tips in our content, just like adding a tropical flair, or like a sunshine Saturday with like uplifting messages, right? And motivational quotes or whatever that may be. But it's really about making social media interactive. The more you can build engagement and make it interactive, like that's what we're going for, right? Like if we're building a business on social media, we want engagement, because if there's engagement, algorithms are going to push that out into more people's feeds. So it's like, how do you do that? Well, being interactive and like having it fun branded wise, right? Like running polls, hosting quizzes, going live, like virtual party. Like if you're traveling, that's some of the best places. And I know like sometimes it's hard to like want to mix business with pleasure, but like if you have a few minutes while your husband's in the bathroom or whatever that may be, like do a quick like live video showing people where you're at. Like show people as you're checking into your hotel room. Show people like what, or maybe you're in like a service-based business, or a you have an actual product that you're selling. When it comes to that, it's like showing people like how your product is going to help them in that content, right? When you can, and by making it interactive, like the more you can get your face in front, and if you don't want to be the face of your business, you can totally hire it out. We have people that have built like multi-million-dollar businesses using like actually hiring attractive characters for their business. So, I mean, you can definitely do that as well, but it's like just making it fun, making your content fun, laugh a lot, like show people that it's fun using whatever it is that you're promoting, or having whatever you're promoting, like that challenge or problem that it fixes fixed, right? When you're able to do that and share that journey of going from Suckville to Awesome Town. When you do that, like it really kind of builds it. When the more they see it, they start to look at you and your brand and your business and your product as fun. And people want fun. Is this making sense? If it's making sense and you're in a place where you can comment, let me know in the comment section. Like, if it's not fun, I don't want to do it, right? So it might be like having a virtual party, if you will, where you're showcasing your products or showcasing your services or whatever that may be. Just being more interactive with your audience and helping them feel a part of the fun is a big piece. And then creating challenges and blitz events. So I love challenges. Challenges are some of my favorite weeks in our business. We do week-long challenges. We do 3-day challenges. You can even do like a couple hour master classes, but just like when you have a place where you can communicate back and forth with your people, and you can make it fun. And if it ties into like their goals that they may have. So an example, like let's say you have like a weight loss product that you're promoting. You might have like a summer body challenge, right? And where like participants will share their fitness goals or progress. We were selling a physical product years ago, and that physical product was it was like to help them lose weight. And so we created an entire challenge around losing weight. But then we were like, the perfect gateway into doing this is like to drink more water, because it was something that you added to water. So it was like, how do you drink more water? And we made it fun. And so we did like a water challenge, right? Where a drink more water challenge, where we were drinking like on top of roofs and like just funny ways and fun ways that we were like getting more water intake. So it's like, be creative, right? Like there's no right or wrong or good or bad. It's like testing what works. And if it was fun and you love doing it, doing more of that, right? When you do it, like when you do these challenges, when you do blitz events, like where you're interactive and you're having fun with your people while you're selling your thing, it really adds excitement, and it's going to kind of like build a sense of community around your brand. So like injecting that creativity in your marketing, it not only makes it more enjoyable, but it's also going to help you stand out and connect with your audience like on a deeper level. And then the next piece, which is like my favorite part, is celebrating every win. Like this is how you keep it fun. Like if you're not celebrating every win, whether it's big or small, like you're keeping the fun out of your business, right? So like personal milestones, if you like whatever your own achievements may be, whether it's like hitting a huge sales target or mastering a new skill, like if you share those milestones with your audience and let them be a part of your journey and then reward yourself, like, man, like if you can treat yourself when you hit your goals, like I don't know if you've watched the TV show Parks and Rec, and Tom and Donna, once a year they have treat yourself day, right? Like treat yourself, mimosas, treat yourself, right? So like I think about that anytime like I hit a goal, like I'm looking to treat myself, right? Whether it's and here's the thing, if you're like starting out on your entrepreneur journey, let's say that you're just starting out, maybe you're not even quite in profit yet. It's okay. Like treating yourself can literally be like, go get ice cream with your kids, or maybe you're taking Saturday off, right? Like you hit a big milestone. Your reward is going hiking with your family or whatever that may be. Like it can be anything, right? Like when you hit your goals, it can be a beach day, a new accessory, well-deserved downtime. Like just make sure that you're rewarding yourself. Even if the goal that you had set is small, right? Like when it's a win, it's a win. It can even just be like jumping up and down and like being excited for yourself that you hit that big thing. Because when you're, especially for people that are like A players, money motivated, like it can be really hard to want to celebrate the small wins because it's not the big win, right? But the thing is when we celebrate wins when they're small, those small wins eventually compound into bigger wins, and those wins compound into bigger wins. And if we're only celebrating when we hit the big win, then all of a sudden that big win doesn't seem as big. Like it's like you just blow past it and you hit the next goal, and then you're never celebrating. And then you wake up one day and you're like, man, I've built a multi-million dollar business and I'm not happy, right? Like we see it within entrepreneurs all the time. Um, like celebrating your successes is going to keep you motivated and it's going to keep you excited to keep going. But then also another celebration, that I almost forgot to talk about is like team celebrations. So when you're growing a business, whether you have like a team, maybe like if you're in like a direct sales type, you might have like a team over here, right? That you're growing with. But also like business owners that like are growing big businesses, you have employees, you have team members that you actually like pay to do stuff for you, right? Like, so it's like if you're leading a team, like recognize their accomplishments. Like I love celebrating our people at Beach Boss. Like it's one of my favorite things that we do. Like we have like a monthly shout out where we highlight top performers and we actually have their like each other as peers, like highlight somebody and give shout outs to that person that like helped them that month. And it boosts morale. Is that how you say it? Morale. It helps boost like morale. And not only that, but it kind of fosters like a supportive team environment. So the more you can celebrate with your team members, celebrate with your employees, you're going to find that everybody starts to have fun that way. And just like a shout out, something that's so simple as like shouting out. It's not like a monetary gift, even though we do give those sometimes, where we'll send them swag or whatever that may be. But when you do that, when you celebrate your wins, no matter the size, like it's going to reinforce positive behavior and make the journey more rewarding. And the next tip I guess I have would be like building a fun and supportive community. So when you build a fun and supportive community, it's really like a key in keeping entrepreneurship enjoyable. Like, because when you have a community that you're able to engage with frequently, and now maybe you're like an introvert and you're like, I don't want to necessarily like have to go live with people every day. I get you, right? I feel you. But it's more along the lines of like interacting, like it can even be like a post, right? Asking questions, sharing updates, showing genuine interest in their experience. It really goes above and beyond and it creates the fun for your customers, right? It creates the fun for the people that are going to buy whatever it is that you're promoting. And it builds that personal connection, which makes the whole process more enjoyable for everyone. People love to buy from people they know, like, and trust, right? Or brands that they know, like, and trust. And if you aren't creating a community that's fun, supportive, and helping build that trust, then you're gonna be held back. Hosting fun events, it's another option, right? It's another option where you're able to like organize events. It might be like educational, entertaining. It can be like a virtual bonfire chat or like a webinar theme, or it can be live Q&A session like from a fun location, right? Let's say you're on vacation, or maybe it's even like you sitting in your hot tub, right? Like whatever it may be, like when you can like just like it bring people into your life and create like that fun events that like makes it like laid back. It's not as professional and it's more just fun. Like that's where engagement really starts to happen. And by encouraging like collaboration, like if you can foster a collaborative environment where team members can share ideas, you guys can work together on projects and like support one another, it adds the social element that majority of people need. People need connection. And when you can help foster that connection, it creates that fun for those people. I guess what I'm trying to say is like a supportive and fun community really makes building your business more enjoyable, and it helps like build lasting relationships at the same time. Next, I guess I have to say like celebrate your learning. Like if you can embrace a growth mindset, like if you're only like willing to have fun and celebrate when you're winning and when you're like making money, there's going to be times where you really are in the dumps, because I mean, you're not always in profit. Like we always think of like, we want our business to constantly be going like this, right? And but when you look at like a scale, and for those of you who are listening, I always forget, like I'm live on video. I'm also like speaking. You want like a positive line, right? Like an increase in growth. And if that increase in growth, like if you were to zoom in on that on any business, it actually like looks like this, where it's like it bobs up and down as you have the growth line. And and sometimes that messes with people's head, right? Like it's more of a roller coaster than just like a straight trajectory up. And so it's like if you are only if like if you're looking at challenges as growth opportunities, I will tell you right now, like looking that's going to help you win. Any challenge, any setback, whatever it may be, if you can turn it into a learning experience, like reflecting on what went wrong, adjusting your strategies and moving forward with those new insights, it keeps the fun, even during the times where it's not so much fun, right? And then staying curious, like if you can like keep exploring new trends, new tools, techniques, like attend workshops, read on industry news, right? Like if you can just stay curious in your industry, stay curious about what's working for other people right now, and then celebrate your own learning, right? Like if you can recognize and celebrate your own learning milestones, whether it's mastering a new tool or acquiring a new skill or just celebrating your own growth, it's going to keep that journey exciting. And then the last piece that I want to talk about is just keeping balance. Like, and I hate talking about work-life balance because really nothing is ever in balance. Like if you're going to grow, if you're going to move forward, life is probably going to be out of balance. But it's important to like set boundaries, right? Having those boundaries between work and personal time and making sure to like schedule regular breaks and time for yourself. Like we teach in our community, we're always teaching like family first. Like you have non-negotiables. Like those non-negotiables have to always come first. Like your business can be burning down and there's going to be things that take place in your personal life that still take priority, right? What are those boundaries for yourself? For me, it's my children, right? Like I gave up so much time in the beginning of my entrepreneur journey. I missed a lot of my two little boys, those like during like some of those years that you can't get back, right? Like you just can't get it back. And so it's like setting those boundaries. What is it for you that like if you're growing this business and you get your business to where you want it to be, who are the people? What are the things that you want to make sure are still there with you? Right? Like what are the things that you want to make sure are still there? Because in the journey of entrepreneurship, you're going to change. Things are going to change. Life is going to change dramatically. And it's like, what at the end of the day, if like when you are a millionaire, when you have everything just how you want it to be, who are the people and what are the things that you want there with you? And help set those boundaries around that, right? What are those non-negotiables? They go in your calendar first before your business. Um, and then like prioritizing self-care, like for me, like physical, mental health, emotional stability, like it all comes down to whether or not I am taking care of myself. You can't fill from an empty cup, right? I'm sure you've heard that before. For me, I have to go to the gym. Like I have my gym time. I am in the gym minimum of 5 days a week, because if I'm not, I start to feel it, not just physically, but emotionally, spiritually, mentally, all the lees, right? That you can put in there. If I'm not in the gym, if I'm not taking care of myself that way, I struggle. So make sure you're prioritizing your own self-care, right? It can be regular exercise, healthy diet, plenty of rest. Fran and one of our other beach bosses, she loves to meditate. Like meditation is a huge thing for her. And like just making sure you're having fun outside of work, right? Like pursue activities that you enjoy outside of business. Have fun outside of work, right? Have relationships outside of work. Like not everything has to be work related. And like balancing your work and your play, it's going to ensure that you stay passionate and enthusiastic about your entrepreneurship journey. And so, like I guess at the end of the day, just like remaining flexible and proactive, like you're going to be like, just remaining flexible in your fun, right? Like, and just like, if something sounds fun, do it. And know that you don't need permission to have fun in your business either, right? Like, you really don't. You really don't need permission. Whatever it is that you do to have fun, make sure that you're putting it inside your your DMO, your daily method of operation every single day. And you're going to have so much more fun building your business that way. So hopefully you got value out of today's episode. If you got value, let us know. You can go to beachbossinfluencers.com, or you can even find us on social media, tagging Beach Boss Influencers, and let us know what you got out of today's episode. And don't forget to join our free online community with over 30,000 people just like you, entrepreneurs just like you, where we are always dropping secrets, hacks, some of our best tidbits on growing your business using social media and automation. You can find the link to that community in the description, and we'll see you on the next episode.